Hi, Sunnies. Oh, it's going to be one of those videos. Indulge me in my version of explosive. You know that song with Dr. Dre, Nate Dogg? Explosive. So I have some explosive tea. So here it is. I was a little kid at your house. Then you entered with your spouse. See, it wasn't just him, you see. You were there to be brief. You came in the room, took off my purple panties, call them blooms. Stole my innocence, but I'm a win. Girl, you must have thought that you were out of sin. How could you be out of sin when you are the sin? That's where the story begins, with that one particular person. I don't know. That's not good, huh? It wasn't. Well, I didn't know how to really deliver that and stay on beat with how heavy the topic was. So let's get into it. We're going to look at Mark chapter 16, verse 16, and we're going to look also 15 through 17. This is explosive. Explosive. So this is explosive. Yeah, like the song said. So just awaken, shaking once again. So it's so awakening, right? Really being aware of what's been happening to you and around you for so long. So here it goes. The song included my personal experience a little bit. It's just kind of hard just to say it, so I'm gonna say it because it needs to be said. For me to have vivid memories of the kind of underwear I had on as a child really speaks volumes to the fact that I know this memory. And the pictures in the attic prove that. Still attic, A-T-T-I-C. When I get really, not nervous, when things get heavy, I kind of like make light of it. I don't know. For me, it's just easier to process. Not to say or negate that this isn't a heavy topic. This is a very heavy topic, and I hope that if you have kids around, you I don't know, you choose wisely. Maybe listen to it and see if they need to listen to it. I mean, maybe some teenagers or young adults can benefit from the message, but use your discernment. I'm not going to tell you how to parent your children. So I remember the details so vividly, and for a long time, this person got away with it because they made a sacrifice, which was the spouse. And the secrets were kept hidden, right? Because if this got out about this person, it can really change the game, or it could really be embarrassing. But it happened. Just like her son came here and brought a redhead prostitute to my home, and I caught him on a Ring doorbell camera. But never said anything. Just wanted to see how far they take shit. Just like they came in and they put hidden and listening devices and cameras and stuff. And, the narcissistic people would say, well, how would you allow that to happen? Here it is. Sometimes when it happens, you don't believe it. And it's not me allowing it. It's someone taking advantage of my trust, my openness, me being kind, me being a little sweet. Not naive, just kind. So here's the thing. I didn't allow anything. Why would I think that they would come in here and do things like that if I'm saying I trust these people. I hate when narcissistic people try to turn the tables on you and like blame shift. Well, why would you allow that? Why would you? I didn't allow anything. I can't control nobody with what they do. I'm trusting people to do me a favor. Not even a favor. I'm paying them to come and visit, like to check on the property. I'm paying you to come here to make sure things are okay, and you took advantage of my trust. Not only that, and that's in more ways, more than one way. You took advantage of my trust fund. You still have access. You've been pulling money from it. God, deliver us from evil. Evil. Deliver us from evil people. So, anyways, let's just keep going. Came in, he I call it Negro rigged. You know the other word. You fill in the blanks. He nigga rigged the house. And I just had to say it. And yeah, but now their camera system is failing them. Them clicks and clicking. I don't know, you might need to ask one of the neighbors to reset it. I don't know who's involved. So, it was so crazy, y'all. One time, when I first moved in, I pulled up to the driveway and my garage door was open and one of the neighbors outside, like, washing their car, and they were looking in my garage. I was like, why are you looking in my garage like that? But now I know because this person has been going around saying I do voodoo in my garage. I don't have an obscene amount of roaches in my garage. I don't keep poop on deck. That is not my flavor. That is not something I'm interested in. I don't have anything that would attract roaches, like food, what attracts roaches? Dead bodies, maggots. I don't know. Whatever attracts roaches in garage. I don't have any of that in my garage. So, like, when she was doing that, I was like, that's weird. But now it makes sense because you were going around telling people I do voodoo. Well, you and that little boy. And so you do all of this for a trust fund. Do you still have access to it? If y'all need some money, hit her up. She got, what you a multi-millionaire right now? Balling? What you want to ball? I know you want to ball something. Yeah, you want to ball something. What you bought? This is really disgusting and despicable. For people to target a kid, a child. You have been targeting a child since childhood. Yo, I'm going to encourage these people. These folks probably not going to do it, but I've said it before, like, speak up against your abusers. Stop protecting the people who abused you. Stop protecting the people who want to use you, who want to sit here and humiliate you and embarrass you so they can take the heat off themselves. That's what narcissistic people do. That's what those pricks do. I'm just sick of... Actually, I'm not sick. I'm liberated. I am liberated. I am liberated. I am liberated. I have taken my power back in this full moment, in this God has given me the authority to take my power back, and I have completely taken it back. I have completely taken my power back. Now, if there's something that you would like to say that you got on your chest, you could come over here. But let me tell y'all something. Y'all better be very careful around this individual, because a cheetah, a Chester cheetah, does not change its stripes. You understand what I'm saying? Let's look at Mark 16:16. I'm going to read that first, and I'm going to read it in totality for context. He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved, but he that believeth not shall be damned. Again, he that believeth and is baptized shall be shall be saved, but he that believeth not shall be damned. Let's start from 15 to 17 and read it in full context. And he said unto them, go ye into the world and preach the gospel to every creature. He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved, but he that believeth not shall be damned. And these signs shall follow them that believe in my name. Shall they cast out devils? They shall speak with new tongues. I have casted out all evil. Child, you know how people get to... You remember, like, I used to thought this was crazy. Back in the day, I think Macaulay Culkin, like, divorced his parents. I was like, how you go divorce your parents? That's your mama, that's your daddy. I get it. But... But, you know, you used to think that was crazy. And, like, when people get divorced, I've never been divorced because I was never really married. So that's for the record, too, just to liberate myself from that. I was never married. And I'm surprised he didn't get caught up for insurance fraud. But when people get divorced, they usually have a reason. And it's usually, like, irreconcilable differences, right? This is how, like, all this stuff. Child, he had me at the court clerk's apartment complex saying there was a family attorney. Somebody who knew that he could get the hookup on some fake documents. That's what he did. Anyway, so usually, like, one of the reasons is, like, irreconcilable differences, right? When people get divorced, irreconcilable differences. I had to divorce my family because it's not irreconcilable differences. Differences you can try to figure out, you can work through. It's irreconcilable morals and values. They have no morals, no values. Not all of them. I don't want everybody to feel like I'm taking shots. It's just a particular few. And they know what they do and who they do it to. They have no morals, no values. It's an irreconcilable difference of morals and values. It's irretrievably broken because they are irretrievably broken inside. Irretrievably broken morals and values in them. No matter what they do, they are not going to be able to resuscitate the soul that they have sold. They can't bring that soul back to life. Let me tell you where that soul is at. That soul with you. Did you realize that? That soul is with you. Every time they do voodoo on you, every time they talk about you, every time they put your name put your name in their mouth, every time they call and ask about you, every time they have a thought about you, their soul is with you because they're the ones who did you dirty. And God said, I'm gonna just tell me where to go. God said, tell me where to go. 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 Go dumb. I bet y'all if God was married, he'd be listening to his wife. But let me tell y'all, that's neither here nor there. Side notes. So this is like the thing, like you have their soul. I have your soul. You have to repent to get it. But even at this point, because you deliberately did so much evil to me, in my own home, in my space, I'm not giving it back to you. Matter of fact, I sold it for a penny with a hole in it because it was worthless. And you know who I sold it to? The devil. The devil has your soul. He's coming to collect. The devil has your soul. You out there. God deliver us from evil. I sold it to the devil. Because I looked inside your soul and I was like, there's nothing in here. Irretrievably broken morals and values. Now, if you want to send somebody over here to set me straight, to run me off the road, to do whatever you need to do, please, by all means, I am ready for it. Whatever voodoo you want to do tonight with your vermin and the doodoo in the garage and what else you in there hiding, let's whatever. I'm ready for it tonight. All right? All right. Sonnies, I'll be back a little later, maybe tomorrow or the next day. But I just wanted to call. Well, I wanted to let you guys know where I was at and just give you an update. And until the next time.